welcome to Mirror Domains, Stranger Things, Season 3, Chapter 5, The Flayed. Okay, so we're talking about this episode, Chapter 5, where Harper and Joyce discover this abandoned property where the hidden laboratory is like a stairway that goes underneath, and they discover this man who's at this machine. I don't know what he's doing, but his name is Alexei, and they take him hostage more or less as they are being pursued by that Russian guy that sort of looks like the Terminator. You know, obviously he's meant to look like Arnold for sure. I'm 100%. Anyway, Alexei speaks Russian and they don't, so they figure, well, what can they do? They go to that guy Murray from the, we saw him in the second season. He's kind of an eccentric kind of, conspiracy theory guy. But it was nice to see him back. I felt like that was pretty cool. But, they take a car. They take somebody's car from, was it a 7-Eleven? That was kind of weird. It was kind of funny too. And you can see that this Russian guy, he's not really playing ball, but he's not really running away from them either. And Hopper kind of catches on to that. And I think we'll see that play out a little bit later on. What the hell's happened? Okay, with Dustin and Steve, they finally open up that long hallway at the end of the elevator shaft. And we see that it's a really long hall. So what happens is that the Russians use like this vehicle to travel back and forth, this shuttle, and they have to walk the entire distance. And what happens is that they get down there, they find the laboratory, and they have to try to escape from them because they get discovered. Basically, Dustin and Erica, the younger girl, they get away, but Steve and Robin, they get captured, and it looks like they're going to get tortured or something like that. They just get, confined more or less. That was, So it's kind of like they're just setting the tone now for the rest of the season. Like we know that, okay, eventually these Russians are working to open up the Upside Down again. But I'm not 100% convinced that this has anything to do with the new monster, the Mind Flayer. And why I say that is because when they go to the hospital in this scene with Nancy and Jonathan, they try to go back to that old lady so that old lady can lead them back to the place where the monster's hiding, the new Mind Flayer kind of thing. Which I'm guessing, okay, it is that thing, the big thing. So he's possessing people. I thought he was creating doubles of them, but I guess he can just morph into them or something like that. It's really weird because there's this fight scene that happens in the hospital where Jake Busey comes in again. Okay, so I guess I was sort of right about that. He comes in and he chases them around, and Nancy and Jonathan end up hurting them enough that they kind of morph into, they turn back into the sludge, and then they morph into the monster. I don't know. It's just weird. It's like they blob into each other, and it's kind of, that's how the episode ends. It's very weird. I'm not too sure if I really like it or not. It's different. It's different than the Demogorgons. It's much more menacing because you can tell that they're taking the influence from the Blob, which is okay. I kind of like that. But as far as this episode goes, like, it's just kind of like, it's starting to really feel now that these are just parts of the bigger story. And that's actually pretty good. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next episode. That's my initial reactions for Chapter 5, The Flayed, Stranger Things, Season 3. Okay, what do we have here? We have the previous episode that you can see just right there, and I'll leave a link to the next one just right there. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comments below. My name is James, and you're watching Mirror Domains. If you've liked what you've seen, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe.